The difference between progression and regression is direction. And when you mix direction with appreciation and exploration, you'll be able to power through any disruption. In this video, I want to talk to you about something that I've discussed in the video of how you can change your life in 6 months. And that is the power of direction. Direction is something that over my nearly 40-year journey, I've really struggled with. Not knowing what I was good at, not knowing what I was meant to do. And when I was looking at everything that I was doing in my life, finding it difficult to connect my actions with the goals that I had in mind. Sure, I was doing it for 1 day, 2 days. But when I would look at people who were doing the things I wanted to do, who had the things I wanted, I just couldn't make the alignment. And one thing I've realized is that our focus on the outcome is the biggest hurdle to finding direction. When you want to direct yourself towards the life that you really want, you must focus on directing one step at a time. That is the first thing I want to talk to you about in this video, is that the very first thing about the direction is that it is in the present. A lot of times we think that we are moving when we are actually just standing right in place. Sure, our mind is going. Sure, our mouth is going. But are we actually working on the things that we need to do? Are we taking on the action steps that are within our skill set in the moment, within the mindset of the moment, within the tool set of the moment? We try to rush things in so many different ways that we rob ourselves and we trip on our own steps. And so the very first advice to changing your life with the power of direction is to focus on the execution of the step that is right in front of you. Because that step is the step that you have been preparing for your whole life. And as is right now, as imperfect as you think you are, you're ready to take on that step. Whether it's the meal, the program, the person you need to talk to, the research, the skill, whatever that is, one step at a time. If you got to take it one rep at a time, one moment at a time, one messed up video at a time, whatever that step is, focus on executing it right in the present. And the next thing about direction is that it is a mixture of letting your mind wander and making a decision. A lot of times we just choose one versus another, but we don't actually execute to mix them both together. A lot of times we just accept what people tell you to do, whether it's a program, whether it's people telling you to do certain action steps, but we don't actually allow our mind to connect with what is within us, what truly moves us, what truly gives us a sense of urgency, and allow that to turn into a powerful intention that starts with I, goes into in, then extends into decisions in the present. If you really want to take advantage of the power of direction in your life, you must allow yourself to let your mind wander and make a decision. And those decisions, as I mentioned, are one step at a time. Those decisions will be imperfect. Those decisions will lead you in different paths. But that is the next thing I want to talk about, is that the power of direction is that each single step may seem to you as you're getting lost. But when you take a step back and you zoom out, you'll be able to see, when you connect the dots looking backwards, how each step led you to the path that was exactly meant for you. One of the greatest quotes is that everything on your path becomes your path. The trials, the tribulations, the feelings, the fears, the limiting beliefs that you have are all meant to make you you. Be you. Why not you? Why not now? As Jim Rohn used to say. It is easy to postpone yourself by not understanding that you right now, as imperfect as you are, have the greatest opportunity of your life. And that is the next thing I want to talk about with direction. To really have a sense of direction, you need to understand that right now is the greatest opportunity of your life. It's easy to look at the past and think that this was the perfect situation. But today is yesterday. Every moment that you will face in your life will be the greatest opportunity of your life. It is just based on your willingness to open your eyes and change your perspective by exploring, by discovering, by allowing yourself to listen and not just hear, by allowing yourself to not just talk, but take in, learn, allowing yourself to not have all the answers, yourself to not have to prove that you have a specific identity. But if there's anything, if there's any identity you should have, it is the identity that you will grow, that you will allow yourself to get into the adventure, and that you will allow yourself to take it one step at a time. That your power will be in developing the wisdom to see how each step that you took were actually meant for you and worked for you. And your role to create inevitable success in your life is to do the thing long enough for you to become the person for whom the work can work, as Myron Golden used to say. Your moment is going to come, and your moment starts now. The step starts now. Your life is now. Whatever it is that you are going through in your life, you are meant for something beautiful. That's what makes us unique, but that's also what makes us all the same. We all want to be part of something great. Over the next few weeks, I'm excited to share with you the specific things that I've made mistakes on in my teens, in my 20s, and through my 30s. I know that just like you, I have my limiting beliefs, I have my fears, but I also understand that together we can be better one step at a time. Follow me on this journey of getting better, of getting busy living, and trust the process. As always, wherever you are, wherever you come from, fam, you are destined for greatness. Get busy living, not busy dying.